You and Jimmy Kimmel have like a love-hate relationship, right?
Little less love, little more hate, but yeah.
You did like a basketball tournament and you beat him and he was pissed, right?
That is, and he, I do kind of live, I think, rent-free in his brain ever since then.
He does talk about you like a bit.
The basketball game, it's kind of bizarre how it happened. Have I told you the story of how it came to pass?
Mm-mm.
All right. So I am a diehard Houston Rockets fan. Like I grew up, I love the Rockets. In 2018, the Western Conference Finals, it was the Rockets against Golden State. And Game 5, we won. We were up 3-2, and Chris Paul sadly hurt his quad. We lost the next 2 games, and so we lost in Game 7, and Golden State went on. The next day, Jimmy Kimmel goes on TV, begins making fun of the Rockets. And he says the reason they lost is because Cruz was there. And I was courtside at Game 7, cheering them on, and we lost. And Kimmel just begins mocking me and saying I cursed them. And I got ticked off. And so I pulled out my phone and I sent a tweet. I said, okay, big guy, you talk a good game. Let's settle it man-to-man, one-on-one hoops. The loser gives 10 grand to the non-political charity, the winner's choice.
Nice.
And within a few minutes, he begins tweeting back at me. In fact, he sends this horrible picture of like basketball players in really short shorts. Remember the 80s?
Yeah.
It was like, and so we're going back and forth. It's about 12:30 at night, and I'm in my bedroom. Heidi is in bed, and she's going, Ted, come to bed. What are you doing? I'm like, no, I'm in a Twitter fight with Jimmy Kimmel. I can't.
God.
So I'm sitting there with the lights out on my phone tweeting.
My husband has been in a Twitter fight with Seth Meyers in the middle of the night that caused drama, so I
So
appreciate that.
you understand this? Well, the long and short of it is Kimmel said yes. And so he came to Houston, did it, I think, the next week. And we did it at TSU.
What was it like? Was he like pissed to shake your hand?
He was a complete jerk.
Complete jerk?
Yeah. TSU, Texas Southern University, 6,000 people came out to watch.
That's amazing.
So it was a packed crowd. And I kind of thought I'd done his show before, and he wasn't a jerk. Before the age of Trump, you could go on the shows and they'd be kind of lefties. Your dad's done all those shows. I mean,
I've done some of those shows.
Yeah, they would interact and be fine with it. Trump broke their heads. And so as we're walking out to the game, Kimmel turns to me and goes, prepare to be humiliated.
What?
And he wasn't kidding. I mean, he was deadly serious. And it ended up, I got to tell you, Megan, it was horrible basketball. It was unspeakably bad.
Did he not know you know how to play?
I don't know if he did or not. And look, I was a mediocre high school player, and I'd say I'm about still a mediocre high school player. So I've maintained those skills. But the mistake we made is there was no penalty for fouls. So we actually had an NBA ref there, but if you fouled, the other guy just got the ball back. And so Kimmel and I just beat the living crap out of each other. I mean, it was sumo wrestling. It wasn't basketball.
Were you bruised after?
The next day I walked into the bathroom. Heidi looked at me and she goes, oh my God. I had like literally 50 bruises up and down my torso.
God.
And we were, look, throwing elbows. I mean, just brutalizing each other. The ESPN announcer said, if Dr. Naismith had seen what happened here tonight, he would have invented a different game.
So when you won, was he even more angry?
Oh, he was furious.